Hello, hello. Fee Jamieson-Folland with the question for this week, which, when it comes to conscious living, is do you ever wonder what if? So, what if you had maybe taken that course or taken that particular fork in the road when it comes to maybe a place to live? So, do I move to this new town or do I stay put? Perhaps it may be, what if you'd taken that particular direction with your career? Those particular subjects back at school all those years ago. Or maybe school more recently, if you're a little ways down the track and going back to school as a mature student. I certainly do, my goodness me. Or maybe it's what would have happened if you had decided, well, I'm thinking myself, if I had decided to start that new business or not, or embark on that new relationship, maybe take that trip, include that extra leg on a journey that I was taking. So those what ifs, are there any there that perhaps are remaining as doors that you wonder maybe it would have been a good idea to open those? And at the end of the day, I'm choose to be fairly philosophical about this, which is that actually there's no wrong door and there's no wrong fork in the road that we end up taking, because ultimately there's always something to learn and there's always something to benefit from where we do end up, and trusting that process. Because for me, when I've gone down, when something's happened, like for example being knocked over by the car or having that diagnosis of being given 3 years left to live unless I took medication every day, they have been doorways for me that I've chosen to walk through and embrace, that have been some of the richest experiences of my life. So when we're kind of standing in that place now and it comes to next steps, what's there, what is there for you? It might be something to do with health goals, a specific target that you have when it comes to how much energy you choose to have. Or maybe it's the functioning of a certain area, maybe it's hormonal balance, maybe it's your sleep patterns, maybe it's your digestion, maybe it's your general health, maybe it's immune system, or maybe it's reaching your ideal body shape. And when I kind of think about all those things, a lot of those we can think of as like kind of rebooting our system, just like we would do, rebooting the internet if for some reason there's something up with it, the signal's gone a bit dodgy, or having the car overhauled, or even having a dental check, something like that. Or even going and having kind of checking in with our career, checking we're on track with that. Or is what we're doing every day bringing in the income that we're really looking for, and is it the kind of lifestyle we desire? So rebooting our lives, rebooting our financial situation, what it is that we're doing. Maybe it's a particular business that we have. I had 5 of my own traditional businesses, and I realised that my ladder was balanced against against the wrong wall. So for me, it was really powerful to look at what was I doing actually to create income, and finding a savvier way to do that allowed us to have freedom in our lives. So consciously making that decision. And likewise when it comes to our health, be it physical, relationship, health, be it financial, but physical health. And so on that note, when it comes to, maybe for you, this might be a space that you're in, it certainly has been, and it's one that I review regularly, is my physical health and how that is linked with every area of our health. And so stay tuned, keep your eyes peeled, because coming up in October, in a couple of months, very soon, around the corner, may even be sooner, so stay tuned, is a Reboot Your Body. And so that's looking at all aspects of our health. And I'm so excited about this program. Do personal message me if you want a private heads up before it's actually officially released, and I'll see if I can leak some information to you. Meanwhile, what if? That's a great question to ask ourselves, each of us. So I'm curious to hear any area of your life that maybe you have a thought that maybe that could have been a wise move, and maybe I believe we always get second chances. So where could that pop up for you again in your life now? And as always, I totally look forward to connecting with you on a Live with Fee, even if it's as you listen in to the recorded version that will be there on Facebook page. So, yeah, look out for the link. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing you there. Have a fab week. Ciao for now.